Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've made a video, but yesterday and the day before we were in training with Robe, and we had a formation by Ivan Perez from Robe Lighting. It was a really cool training. We saw a couple of fixtures. We saw the new Esprite. We saw the Spider, the Fortes, the I Spiders, which are IP rated, and the I Forte, who is also IP rated. I never had the chance to have one on my bench before or yet because they're still on tour. But here I have an Esprit. And it's a really cool little LED fixture. We're just gonna have a little look around it just so you can see the inside. So there are two power supplies, 48 volts, one here and one here. So the power's going through the yoke, going that way, and I'm gonna turn the head around a little. Whoop. The other way here. So there's one supply that goes directly up to the head. The other one comes in here. It's gonna power PCB-M, which does the pan tilt and stores the pan tilt EMS calibrations and stuff like that. And it's gonna go out again. And also from this wire, PCB-M is sending power back down to the display. So that's where the display is getting its power from. So it goes into the PCB-M card, loops up, goes in the head. I'm gonna try to turn it again the right way. So this is PCB-L, which does all the LED stuff, powers the LEDs. Power comes in, goes back out into this interconnect board, which in turn is going to provide DC power to all the other cards as well as data. So the power comes from the base, the two power supplies, powers PCB-M, goes up, powers PCB-L, which in turn powers everything else in the fixture, and it's going to send power and data. And it's pretty cool this time because usually, if you guys are used to work on this one, on the Robe fixtures, you had one connector for power and you have a little connector on the side for data. But now they're all in the same connector. So when you disconnect a part of the fixture, you disconnect the power and the data. So there's 3 fans for the LED heatsink. To make sure it stays cool, there's 3 fans on both sides, and obviously PCB-L has 2 fans because it probably really needs to stay cool. So I'm gonna turn it the other way so you can look inside. So we got 2 frosts, zoom, focus, prism, framing shutter module in the middle here. There's 2 global wheels. I think 1 fixed and 1 rotative animation wheel. The color mixing is a rod system, which is surprisingly quiet, and it really runs smoothly. I'm pretty impressed actually. If you guys ever need to clean those or they become noisy or something, just wipe the shaft with a clean cloth. There's a part number on the Robe website for this. It's the oil to help lubricate the rods. So if you take this as the center, you drop just a little bit of oil on the shaft, and then you make the flags go back and forth, and that's pretty much the only maintenance you have to do on those, except maybe cleaning cleaning the flags if they get dirty. But for noise, you just wipe the shafts, put a little drop of grease in the middle, and have the flags move through it, and it'll fix your problem right away. So I'm gonna put the light on, and I'm gonna point it out on the wall. Gonna try. Sorry about that. There was a paging announcement, so I had to press pause on the video. So I'm gonna put the focus as sharp as I can. I'm gonna zoom in. So we're gonna go through the effects. Strobe. It doesn't really show well. It really doesn't come up well on the camera because it's an LED and it blinks like really fast. And so cyan, magenta, yellow, CTC, and the first fixed color wheel. The second color wheel, it's got this cool, it's kind of multicolored. I'm gonna try to focus in on it. So this is one of the filters on the second color wheel. I think it's cool. And then there's some greens, other filters. Then we go to the gobos. Again, I'm gonna focus. Oh, there you go. Pretty cool gobo designs. Some of them I've never seen before, so it's quite cool. So I'm going to take that one off, go with the rotative gobo. Focus again. I think like the wheel maybe needs to be calibrated, because if you should see on the bottom here, it doesn't seem aligned perfectly. So I'm gonna try to fix that after the video. So rotative. Cool. Alright, so those were the gobos. The animation wheel, I'm gonna try to focus on it. Now on my console I'm set to have open to full, so I'm gonna go full if I can. This is a console problem, I'm not sure how the device works. So this is the animation wheel. Of course it can spin. There. The iris. Frost. I'm gonna put a better focus. So frost. There's another frost in there, but my device on my console is not built, I think, the right way, so I can't access. Those are prisms. I'm gonna try spin it. That. some macros. There's some pretty cool effects. Oops. I apologize, I'm trying to look at the console at the same time. And there's the framing shutters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that in focus. Like that. And of course it rotates. So that's pretty much it. It's a really cool fixture, really well designed. And the thing I love the most about the Robe fixtures is that they're really easy to work on. Sorry. So let's say you want to take out this bulkhead right here. There's one screw, another screw. You disconnect one set of wires from here and you just pull it out. So it's really service friendly and they're really cool to work on. So once again, I don't know if he's gonna see this, but Ivan Perez from Robe Lighting, thank you so much for the training yesterday. Really had a great time. And yet I wanted just to show you also the belt tensioning system, which is one of the best I've seen. Most of you probably saw the older versions from probably other manufacturers where the motor is mounted with springs and you need to loosen the screws to put the tension back and let the strings pull on the belt. I don't really particularly like that kind of system. This is way easier to work with and it's a lot quicker to adjust the belt tension. You just loosen it and the spring will put the tension automatically on the belt. So this is a really cool system. So there you go. That was the Esprite, I think they pronounce it, not Esprite, I'm not sure. But really cool fixture. So there you go. I know it's been a while that I made a video. Just wanted to show you this fixture real quick, and perhaps I'll be posting some more stuff in the next few weeks or months or the upcoming year. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.